Ramsey says, having trouble going about my day when I'm hustling. I take 5 minutes off and I go down a shit spiral. How do you go about your day when focused?
A shit spiral, what does that mean? You go on Pornhub, or you start clicking on cat videos on YouTube. If you really wanted money, you would not do that. So you don't really want it. There's a difference between want and want. And I say this all the time. People say to me, I want to be rich. And I say, okay, well, I want to be able to ice skate. But I don't want to be able to ice skate enough to go learn how to ice skate because I can't be bothered. I mean, surely if I could click my fingers and be a figure skater, I'd click my fingers. Who wouldn't? But I don't want to actually go train because I don't want it enough. And this is the exact point with money. Everyone wants money put on their lap. If you truly wanted money, you wouldn't be able to sleep until you had it. And this is the point. So you're saying you go down a shit spiral, then you're not cut out to be rich, my friend. Get a job in Starbucks. You're pissed off. Because when I had nothing, I couldn't be distracted. You couldn't distract me from what I wanted. That's who I am. If I want something, I'm gonna get it.
Some things in life, the things that are really worth it in life, the sacrifice won't seem like a sacrifice at all. If you're having trouble making the sacrifice for something that you want, you probably don't want it bad enough. I remember when I wanted to become financially independent, when I wanted my freedom, I wanted it so bad that I was willing to do whatever it took. I was willing to work 70, 80-hour weeks. And I was willing to invest whatever I needed to, however many years it took, and however much time it took in order for me to get there, and I got there. It's the same thing with a lot of you guys with dating, with girls. You're like, oh yeah, I really, really want this lifestyle, or I really want a girlfriend, but you're not out there doing the things that are required. Are you going and talking to girls? Oh, I'm afraid, I'm scared. Okay, I get it, I'm scared too. It's scary. But if you want something bad enough, you're gonna do what it takes. And so if you're not doing what it takes, then that sacrifice isn't worth it to you. But there's certain things in life where you just know it. And I'm sure that you've had the things where you would sacrifice anything for them. And you know that those things are really worth it. And those are the things you really need to pursue in life, is the things where the sacrifice doesn't feel like much. When you can think about what the future is going to be like, then you can make it so that sacrifice doesn't seem too much for that thing. It's when you're swept up in this thinking that you're supposed to have fun all the time, you're supposed to enjoy what you're doing, you're supposed to have motivation all the time, that's when you mess up. Instead, I want you to think about what you really want. And then I want you to figure out what is the price to get it.